You want to japabi? Sit down, get a pen, a book, listen carefully and take notes. You're going to want to watch this till the end. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tonia Ricci. If you're new here, I am a lifestyle, beauty and immigration YouTuber. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step guide on how I got admission to study in Canada without writing IELTS. So let's get started. If you're planning to leave the country, you need to start preparing at least 1 year before your proposed travel date. This is advisable because you need enough time to prepare yourself, your family, and your bank account. Next, you need to look for a program to study. Decide what you want, a master's, a PhD, or a graduate program, which offers diplomas or certificates. Personally, I chose a graduate program because I wanted to switch fields from what I studied in university, and so I chose a 2-year program. After that, you want to decide what school to study this program in. Search for a school of your choice. It may be a university or a college. That depends on you, your family, proximity, the weather, your budget, or even the course you chose to study. That may help you decide what school to attend. There's so many things to consider in this decision, so you should take some time out, speak to your friends, think about your future, and do some research. While searching for schools, I know it can be a little bit daunting, but don't worry, you can do it. Just keep going, you will not die, I promise. I searched a lot of schools. I mean, there are a lot of options in Canada and a lot of districts though. So I found a list of designated learning institutions on Twitter from a guy called Tunde. I will put his official Twitter handle in the description box below, so you could just click it. You should check him out. He has a lot of beneficial information for Canadian immigration. I would also put the list I found in the description box. I'll put the link in the description box. Don't worry, it's from the official Canadian immigration website, so it's updated and accurate. Choosing a school is where the trick is. You should find a school that does not require you to write IELTS or any English proficiency exams. IELTS is an English proficiency exam usually taken for immigration purposes, and most countries recognize it. Although there are some countries that understand that some citizens in other countries already have English as their first language, and so they do not require these exams. You should search for those schools. Side tip: take notes of every important information you see during your research. I don't care, get an I want to travel notebook or something. It will surely come in handy. Now, let me show you a short example of how to search. Come with me. Once you click the link in the description box, you see this page. This is the official Canadian immigration website, so you should take your time to read the information on here as it is beneficial to you. For the purpose of this video, we'll be going straight to the list of designated learning institutions, and this search is done by provinces or territories. You can see a list of all the provinces in Canada. Let's use Ontario as an example. Here we have an A to Z list of all the designated learning institutions in Ontario, and it is about 53 pages, so it is, or more. So it is a long list, and you should consider narrowing it down with the search box in the left corner. If you have some schools in mind, you've heard them from your friends, your colleagues, or your family, you can simply input them here. For example, let's search Sault College.
You can see it's on the list, and also all the cities on the list, and also all the cities that it's located at, also provided on the list. You should check to make sure that the school you're looking at all offer postgraduate work permit eligible programs. You can see this school does not, so not all schools have that. So when searching your schools, you should make sure they offer postgraduate work permit eligible programs. Let's try another school. Let's try Mohawk College. So let's see here. Great. You can see it's also on the list with the different cities. It's also postgraduate work permit eligible. And this number right here is very important. So you should take note of this number as you require it in your visa application. After confirming the school is on the DLI list, you should check out their website. This is for Salt College, and you can go through the website to get information on the school, or you can click the Find a Program link. Once you click that link, here we have a list of all the programs offered by the school with filters. You can filter for if you want a certificate or a degree, depending on your choice. There's also filters for full-time, part-time, and so on. Let's use business and human resources for our search. When you click that, you're provided with a full description of the program, its subjects and requirements. Now, this is what's important to us. It says here, Ontario Secondary School Diploma with Grade 12 English, Grade 11 Foundations for College Math. Applicants whose first language is not English must provide proof of English proficiency. So that English proficiency is IELTS. And if you're just like me and your first language is English, you do not need to write IELTS. All you need to do is provide proof that you have studied English and that it's your first language. If you need to apply for the program, you can easily contact the school below to get more information on how to apply. Now, let's check out another website because I know school websites can be different. Let's go into Mohawk College. Again, you can go through the website for information on the school, or you can simply click the Find Your Program link. This takes you to a full list of programs offered by the school. And here you can make your choice. Let's choose Business Administration. Here is a full description of what the course provides. It's a 3-year program, and if you'd like to find out the requirements, you could go on the admissions tab, and here we have the requirements. It's just as the requirements for the previous website. You need a grade 12 English, grade 11 math, and applicants whose first language is not English will be required to demonstrate proficiency in English, which means if English is your first language, you're good to go. If you're ready to go ahead and apply as an international student. There you go. To be safe, you may want to apply to 2 to 4 schools, and don't forget there's always an application fee.
What are you waiting for? You know you want to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscription button. Now, the fourth thing you want to decide is when to start your program. There are 3 seasons for international intake in students intake in Canada. The first one is in September, the fall intake. The second one is in January, the winter intake, and the third one is in May, the summer or the spring intake. I chose September, but due to COVID-19, I deferred to January. Keep in mind, not all schools or all programs are offered during the May, the summer, and spring intake. Now, the fifth and final thing is to ask God to guide your steps, because it is an emotional road. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. A quick rundown before I let you go. It looks like I just gave you 5 things to do before applying to study in Canada. The first is to start preparing at least 1 year before your proposed travel date. The second is to find a program to study. The third is to look for a school of your choice. And in searching for a school, if your first language is English, you should look for a school that does not require you to have IELTS. 4, decide when you like to start your program. And finally, 5, ask God to guide your steps. For more immigration tips, subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification button to know when I post new videos. Thank you once again for being here with me, and Happy New Year, Hunnies! Bye!